time at the gorilla house and keep a Mark could do with a helping hand. As gorillas are susceptible to many of the same diseases humans get, we have to make sure they're very well protected. So, I need to wear a mask. I need to disappear. I hope you like my bees. Right. All ready to go. See you in there. Looking after such a fascinating group of bachelors doesn't come without its problems. Up until now, all 5 gorillas lived in harmony under the lead male, 21-year-old Kesho. But that's all just changed.
We've just had a little hiccup in the last week or so with Avindi and Kesho.
What is a gorilla hiccup?
It was like someone had flicked a switch, and there's just this tension. You can feel it, you can see it. They're all sort of sitting differently, acting differently. Avindi and Kesho did not want to be near each other. We got CCTV and we watched that back, and there was lots of overnight kerfuffles, but unfortunately we don't get sound, so we couldn't hear what was said. Something was said.
Avindi is 7 years younger than Silverback Kesho and appears to be challenging him for the role of leader.
I mean, that's Avindi, and that's where you can see all of a sudden he's just got a different attitude. He was a bolshie kid.
Yeah.
He's 14 now. So, I mean, that's the sort of age where they would naturally become a silverback.
Right.
And, of course, the younger ones now are sitting there going,
who do we go to?
Who's the best camp to sit in? So It's kind of upset the whole dynamic.
Every day, Mark and the team move the gorillas into their own pens to give them breakfast. But since Avindi and Kesho have fallen out, it's become increasingly difficult.
One of the reasons we've got Kesho in already, because he tends to be the sort of catalyst for it all to work correctly.
Okay.
If he doesn't come in,
no
one else is coming in.
Already this morning, there's tension in the air. Avindi is making it perfectly clear he doesn't want to do as he's told.
You don't want to go next to him, so you might as well come in here.
But as Kesho's younger brother, Alfie, my favourite, is behaving, I can give him his drink.
Be generous, he's got a big mouth.
How has Alfie been with, Avindi and Kesho kind of slightly at each other's throats?
Alfie's really not a conflict gorilla.
Right, so he's just he's a sort of peacemaker gorilla.
Yes, it doesn't always work in his favour, but, that's his attempt at trying to keep things on an even keel.
Despite lots of patience from Mark and the offer of food, Avindi is simply refusing to come in.
Well, if you're not even going to play that game, I'm not going to play either.
Their morning routine used to take just around 15 minutes.
But because of this situation between these two, has been taking us 2.5 hours. Just because of complete reluctance to move. Everyone just stops.
Avindi's challenging behaviour is a real threat to the cohesion of this group. From here, it looks like Avindi is almost just being bolshie on purpose to try and prove to Mark and the team that he's in charge. With Avindi flexing his massive muscles, this isn't going to be an easy job for Mark. We could be here a while.